like a Hellcat.
Does the loss of reflection valid for both plane mirror and curved mirror? So we know that loss of reflection, there are two laws of reflection which we have learned already for plane mirror. Now let us compare both. Does it valid for curved mirror also? So first we will consider a plane mirror, and next curved mirror here I am considering concave mirror. So assume that this is a plane mirror, it is polished one side and reflecting part is another side, and assume this as incident ray, and after falling we know that the light ray get bouncing back into the same medium, and that is called the reflected ray. So if I draw a perpendicular line between the incident ray and reflected ray, we call it as normal. This is a normal line, and if you measure the angle, and this angle is called as angle of incidence, and this angle is called as angle of reflection. Now let us see. Now let us consider the concave mirror. So this is called as concave mirror, and this is called as a pole, and this line is considered as a principal axis. So assume that this point is the center of curvature. Now, so let us assume a light ray is passing parallel to the principal axis. So after reflection it passes through focus. So after this I will explain you about the rules also, how to draw the ray diagrams. So this is a rule, and when a light ray passes parallel to principal axis, after falling on the surface of the mirror, it passes through focus. So that is what you need to remember. So this is the focus point, and we know that the midpoint here, I have drawn a perpendicular line between the incident ray and the reflected ray, and this perpendicular line will meet at center of curvature, and we know that this is this perpendicular line is called as the normal. So the angle, this is called as incident ray, and this is called as reflected ray. So the angle between the normal line and incident ray is called angle of incidence, and angle between the reflected ray and normal is called as angle of reflection. So here what we observe, let us compare these two laws. So in the first law of reflection for plane mirror, we observe that here this angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection, and for the same for the concave mirror, for the curved mirror, this angle is called angle of incidence, which is equal to the angle of reflection. So here the first law of reflection is valid for plane mirror and the curved mirror, concave mirror. Okay, fine. Next, second law. So we know that the incident ray, the reflected ray, normal, all lies on the same plane. So incident ray, reflected ray, normal, and point of incidence all lies on same plane. Okay, so this is the second law of reflection for the plane mirror. Now the same, let us see the second law of reflection for the curved mirror. So this is called as incident ray. So here you observe incident ray, the reflected ray, and this is a normal line. Okay, so normal line, and this is called point of incidence. So here also you observe that all the light rays, so this incident ray, the reflected ray, the normal, and point of incidence all lies on the same surface, that is the same surface of the mirror. So here also incident ray, the reflected ray, the normal line, and point of incidence, so all lie on the same plane. So this loss of reflection is valid for both plane mirror and curved mirror. Okay, thank you. See, we are going to learn about rules for drawing the ray diagrams. So these are very important. So definitely which you will get in your 10th public exam also to draw the ray diagrams. So before drawing the ray diagrams, if you have to learn clearly, if you understand it well, so you must know the rules. So how to draw the ray diagram? So let me explain the rules here. First one, the first point you have to remember, when a light ray passes or travels parallel to principal axis, after falling or after striking the surface of mirror, it passes through focus. So this is the first point you need to remember. Okay, so what we learned is that the first rule is whenever a light ray passes parallel to principal axis. Here the rules which I am explaining you are related to the concave mirror, because so for convex mirror we get the same type of image that you learn in the coming topics. So here these rules, so most of the light rays for coming to the mirror we consider the concave mirror. Okay, so let me explain. So what is the first rule? Here I am considering the concave mirror. So assume that this is a concave mirror. Okay, so you know that this is a pole, and assume this is a center of curvature. So here observe, when a light ray passes parallel to principal axis, we know that this is the principal axis. Okay, so the line which joins pole and center of curvature, that is called principal axis. Now what we observe here, when a light ray passes parallel to principal axis, now consider a light ray parallel to the principal axis. So after striking the surface of mirror, here this is the surface of mirror, so we know that this side is polished, so we will not get any image here. So this is the reflecting part, so inside, so the surface of the mirror, it passes through focus. So what happens, the first rule is, if the light ray passes parallel to principal axis, these are the two parallel lines, so after reflection it passes through the focus point. This is the first rule. Now suppose, now if you consider the same, when a light ray passes, suppose if the light ray is passing through focus, if light ray passes through focus, so I denote the focus with F. So after reflection of the same, suppose if the light ray is coming from focus like this, so after falling here, again it reflects in the opposite direction. So what we observe, if the light ray passes through F or through focus, so after reflection it passes, so after reflection it passes parallel, it travels parallel to principal axis. So I will draw the diagram here. So this is a concave mirror, principal axis, and this is a pole, and this is the center of curvature, assume this as the focus point. So now what we have written here, if the light ray passes through focus, so assume that if any light ray is passing through focus, assume that this is the incident ray, so after striking the surface it passes parallel to the principal axis. So that is the second rule, so you need to remember. Okay, now coming to the third one. So third rule, suppose if we have learned that if it passes through focus, so if it passes parallel to principal axis, after reflection it passes through focus, and if it passes through focus after reflection it travels parallel to the principal axis. Now suppose if the same light ray, if it passes through center of curvature, what happens? So this is the third rule you need to remember. So we have considered, this is a pole, focus and center of curvature. So suppose, so this is the mirror, concave mirror, if the light ray passes through center of curvature. Assume that a light ray is coming and it is passing through the center of curvature. So after falling here or after striking the mirror, surface of the mirror, again it reflects back in the same line. So through center of curvature only. So this is the third rule or third point you need to remember. So these three rules are most important for the drawing the ray diagrams. Okay. So first one, if the light ray passes parallel to principal axis, after reflection it passes through focus. So after reflection it passes through focus, and suppose if it passes through focus, after reflection it passes through center of curvature, and so if you draw a perpendicular line, that will be considered as normal, and we know that again it will follow the same laws of reflection here also. And if the light ray passes through center of curvature, after reflection it passes through center of curvature only. So these points you need to remember, so to draw the ray diagrams easily. Thank you. Hello students. So today we are going to learn about rules for drawing the ray diagrams for convex mirror. In the previous class we have learned and we have seen that the rules for drawing the ray diagrams for concave mirror. Now we learn the basic rules for drawing the ray diagrams for convex mirror. Okay, so some of the basic rules, there are the three basic rules are there for drawing the convex mirror. So let us see what are they. So first rule, so rule 1, we know that first rule we have learnt in concave mirror, that when a light ray passes, when a light ray passes parallel to principal axis after reflection. So after reflection, so let us see what happens after reflection. So we are going to learn about the rules for convex mirror. So I will draw the convex mirror. This is the convex mirror for which polished inside and the reflecting part is outside, bulged side. Okay. So this is the convex mirror. The midpoint is called a pole. Okay, and assume this as a principal axis, and the midpoint in the mirror is called center of curvature. So see here, for concave mirror, actually we observed that these two mirrors are the part of the spherical mirrors. Okay, so if you draw the circle completely, so you will get the circle for concave mirror towards the reflecting side. So this is at this side, inside is the reflecting part for the concave mirror, but coming to the convex mirror, the circle will complete at this side. Okay, so this is called center of curvature, and the remaining terms you know that. So here what we observe, so the circle completes for convex mirror at the polished side. Okay, so that's why I have drawn the pole center of curvature towards left side. Okay, and assume that you know that this is the principal axis. Okay, the line which joins pole and center of curvature. So let us I will remind you once again. So for concave mirror, when light ray passes parallel to principal axis, so assume that this is a light ray which is parallel to principal axis. So after reflection, so what happens after reflection? We know that first rule, it passes through focus. Okay, this is the first rule you have learned. Suppose if I consider one more light ray below the principal axis, so it is also passing parallel to principal axis. So what happens after reflection? Again it passes through focus point. Okay, so what we observe, both the light rays will meet at focus. So light rays are meeting or joining at a point. So that's why we call it as concave mirror, is also known as converging mirror. Converge means join or meet at a point. But we observe, so here for concave mirror we have considered the parallel light ray to principal axis. The same I will consider here also, a light ray parallel to the principal axis. Okay, so what happens? So whenever the light ray strikes the surface, here we observe it is passing through focus, but we know that the light rays will not meet on convex mirror. So what happens? The light rays get diverge away. Okay, like this. So the difference you can observe here. So here also, suppose if I draw one more light ray below the principal axis, so here it is passing through focus, and what happens? This is a, for convex mirror, the light rays get diverge. So what is the difference we observed? Here the light rays after reflection, both the light rays are meeting at a point, but here after reflection both the light rays are going away. So that's why we call convex mirror as a diverging mirror. Diverge means moving away, move away from each other. So that's why convex mirror is also known as diverging mirror. Okay, now see here, this is the point where we get the image, focus point, sharp image. Okay, so here if you observe the reflected ray, this is the incident ray, this is the incident ray, and this is the reflected ray. You know that the incident ray, and we are getting the image by the reflected rays. Now here observe, so where we get, if the light ray passes parallel, after reflection they passes through focus. The same thing is happens for convex, but the difference is, so I will extend the reflected ray. So if I extend the reflected ray, and even this is the reflected ray, if I extend the reflected ray, what we observe here is, so this is a point where we get the focus. So what is the difference? So the definition we learn that when a light ray passes parallel to principal axis, after reflection it appears to pass through focus. It appears, it meets. That is the difference we learn. So, and we know that actually center of curvature is a normal between the incident ray and reflected ray, but I have drawn directly for your better understanding. So if I draw a normal line between the incident ray and the reflected ray, so what happens whenever this normal meets? So this is a normal line between incident ray and reflected ray. So the normal line which meets on principal axis, that is called as center of curvature. Okay, the same for this also. Here also, if you draw a normal line between the incident ray and reflected ray, here also, so what happens? They will meet at point. That point is called as center of curvature. So this is the first rule you need to remember. So when a light ray passes parallel to principal axis after reflection, I am saying about the convex mirror, it appears to pass through focus. This is what the difference, through focus. But here after reflection it will not read this appears, we read it pass through focus. That is the difference. Okay, this is the first rule you need to remember carefully. Okay, and coming to the second rule, second basic rule here. So this is the first rule, I think you have understood. So I note down this point in your notebooks also. And coming to the second rule, so let us see the rule. Now let us discuss about the second rule. So see here, so the first rule we have learned. Now coming to the second rule. So this is a convex mirror. Okay, now see here, when a light ray passes parallel, but here now we have another rule. Suppose if when a light ray passes through focus, through F, so focus can be denoted with the capital F also, through F after reflection. So after reflection, so we will see what happened after reflection. Now we know that this is a focus point, so you will get a you may get a doubt, sir. For convex mirror you said that it will not pass through focus, it appears. So how it is possible? Now see here how I will draw the diagram here. We know that this is the focus point. So now assume that a light ray is coming through focus. So what happens when a light ray passes through focus, or here it appears to pass through focus, okay. Now what happens after reflection? So what happens after reflection? Again it passes parallel to principal axis. This is the second rule. But for concave mirror, what you observe here for concave mirror, so this is a hole and focus point. Okay, so you know that when a light ray passes through focus, okay, for concave, so after reflection what happens? It passes through focus. So here again, here it is passing, here it appears to pass. After reflection it is parallel to principal axis. Here also after reflection it is passes to principal axis. So what you will write here, when a light ray appears to pass through focus or pass through focus after reflection, it passes parallel to principal axis. The same rule for concave and convex, but the diagrams may be slightly different. Okay, so this is the second rule which is completed. So you note down this point. Now coming to the third rule. So rule 3. So we have another third rule. So the third rule is, see, we have seen parallel to principal axis through focus, and third one, if a light ray passes through C, center of curvature. So through center of curvature, C. So after reflection what happens? So after reflection we will see what happens. So this is a convex mirror. Okay, now we'll observe the diagram carefully here. So this is the imaginary line. So now you know that when a light ray passes through center of curvature, so after reflection what happens? Suppose if you observe in a concave mirror, so assume that is a concave mirror. So if a light ray passes through center of curvature, through C, after reflection for concave what happened? Again it reflects back in the same line. Here also what happens? After reflection it reflects back in the same line. So these are the three basic rules you have to remember. Okay, note down all these rules.